We are Mia and Massi. We live on this beautiful island called Sicily. Join us on our adventures around the island and making and eating local cuisine, on our villa DIYs and on our simple slow living. This is our Sicilian Dolce vita. Venite con noi.
Today we are cleaning the storm.
Actually, I'm cleaning the stones.
Yes, we are officially working in our garden and we feel a little bit overwhelmed, I think, because there's just so much to do. We don't know where to start, so much to clean. We have a whole lot of family members coming over in different batches. The first batch is coming over in June, and that will be Massi's brother and his sister-in-law. And then, of course, Massi's sister from Rome will come down, and we might even have Massi's cousin from Malaysia and her husband. We don't know. So we're getting everything as tidy and as neat as possible. Then the second batch of family members will be coming over, which will be mine, at the end of July. That'll be my daughter, her boyfriend, my son, his wife, and my other grandson, plus my sister and her family, who will be staying next door. So we're just trying to get everything organized and clean and tidy before the heat really settles in, and then it's just going to be really hot. Now this little side area we did as soon as we arrived here 7 years ago. It had a lower level, so we filled it up with some rubble that we had around the back, and then we decided to put a plastic cover and some stones, and it did look nice for maybe a year and a half. Then it started to rain and the stones started to slowly disintegrate or go away, and now it's looking awful. It almost looks like a construction site. So we've decided that's it. We're going to gather all the stones and we are going to fill it up with some fresh soil, and we thought we'd make a lovely grass area around here, also because it keeps the house cool and it's easy to maintain. So that is our plan at the moment. It's not going to get done in this video, but hopefully over the next few weeks. My goodness. Well done kids. Sunday we made our way towards Ortiga. We were meeting a lovely couple that reached out to us from Chicago, Maria and Mark. Maria has Sicilian roots, and wow, we loved this couple. We've made such good friends with them. Our appointment was at a Sicilian restaurant called Anchovies, and it was very bougie. We were just saying, Maria and I, it wasn't your typical Sicilian restaurant. Here they are, lovely couple. And Massi, of course, got caught up on our way to the restaurant with his friends that call him.
Oh, that is so sweet. Maria. You're gonna have it, yeah? Just been one.
Go for it.
Ooh,
I'll have one. Who's gonna have a bite with me?
Maria. Good. They're good.
Oh my god, I love good looking food.
Look at that.
Yeah, I do like the has. She kills him because he's mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fruit's been in.
There we go. Isn't this good? Thought of doing that.
Yeah,
I've
that's
got
how we
these
do
at
all the
home.
good.
Little mason jars.
Yeah. People put them in the bed and they go.
The amazing fact is that Maria actually grew up in South Africa, so she's like us. She's South African with Italian heritage, living in America. How amazing. Anyway, back home, back to a little bit of gardening. The plants are coming along nicely. I've planted some cosmos and some veggies, so those will go into the ground pretty soon. Right, we are getting ready to go back into Ortiga. This is like
Again.
the third maybe time we've gone this past week. Anyway, it's for a good reason. We've met some wonderful people in the last week. Some people that we knew already and some new people that we've really connected.
Yeah, guys, thanks for reaching out.
Absolutely.
It's actually quite a pleasure to meet new people.
It is, and in fact, this morning we're meeting another new couple, but they don't want to be filmed, which is fair enough. They have their, they want to be private, which is great.
Respectful everyone's privacy.
Absolutely. So we're going to go into Ortiga. We're going to have a quick cup of coffee with them and have a little walk around and get back and carry on with our DIYs.
I've got a tiny bit of news for you.
Well, is it good or bad?
Very good. I went out to feed the chickens and I had a look at the beehives.
Oh, yeah?
Obviously, there was no more bees left in the hives because the hives didn't turn out well last year.
Okay.
And I cleaned out one of the hives and I put in some clean trays with wax in.
Okay. And they took?
And basically another family just relocated.
Amazing.
So I need to do an inspection when we get back on that.
Fantastic. Yeah, we didn't say anything, but we'd actually lost a couple of families last year, which was a shame. But now
it happens, obviously.
It does happen, yeah. But now, yeah, that's good news. Fantastic. Right, let's go. It's a huge problem to find free parking. When we get to that point, then we come and we pay for the parking. But we're usually pretty lucky, but this morning, yeah, not too lucky. Anyway, we've got to hurry up and meet these people in Piazza Duomo, near Piazza Duomo. Let's take a minute to...
Yeah, and then she says hurry up.
Let's take a minute to appreciate a great work of art here. We met this lovely couple in a bar for cappuccino, and the cappuccino lasted nearly 2 hours. They are such a lovely couple. They come from Canada. Originally, they are from Belarus. But we so connected, and we chatted and chatted and chatted and lost track of time, which is something that we absolutely love to do. Anyway, after that, we made our way back through Ortiga and back to the car park. We will definitely be reconnecting with that lovely couple. They have bought an apartment in Ortiga, which means we'll have plenty of time to reconnect again. I'm trying to look for something to put into the plant holder that my sister gave me. It has to be something short and fat, so let's see. Okay, so I just picked up 2 of these. I'm not even sure what they're called, but they look very pretty. And we've picked up some soil, which the young guy is putting in the car for us. Lunchtime traffic. Busy. Coming back home is always such a wonderful sensation. I don't know if it's because we live in the countryside and there's calm and all I hear are birds and my chickens really. And it just gives me such a calm sensation. I concentrate, I know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm super stressed when I'm out in the city, but obviously, we have to go out sometimes. We have to go and buy things, and to get to Ortiga you've got to go through the whole traffic, so it has to happen. But boy, am I happy when I come home just to do my little pottering in the garden.
Hey, welcome back to our little kitchen. Right, today I'm going to cook something for you. It's really easy. So Maria the other day came to me and said to me, what are we going to have for dinner? We hadn't been out shopping, so we normally do shopping daily, keep our stuff fresh. And I looked in the fridge and I just saw a couple of ingredients. What did I see? I saw some chicken. I saw some cream cheese. And I saw some capugliado. So that's basically sun-dried tomatoes, chopped up very fine and spiced up. I thought to myself, what am I going to make? I looked at these 4 things, which are the main ingredients of what I'm doing. I said, let's make a Mexican chicken, but I'm Italian, so I'm going to do a Mexican-Italian chicken. So I said, no, let's call it Massimo's chicken. All right, cool. So a couple of ingredients we need. As I said, cream cheese. chopped up capugliado chicken. I got some onions and garlic mixed, some rosemary, like my Mary, some oregano, some black pepper, salt, oil, olive oil, and look what we got. Shane and Carrie, you know where we're going with this, yeah? So this is an Old Bay seasoning. It's from the States. I'm sure you guys in the States know what this is. It's very beautiful, nice flavor, lots of, it brings out the better in the chicken. Right, so let's get cooking.
If you don't have that Old Bay, what could you use it to substitute?
It's a mix. Old Bay is actually a mix of paprika, turmeric, pepper, and it's got some chilies in. It's got lots of nice, strong flavors in it. It is ideal for chicken. The best thing we're using on this all is the white wine. Okay, that's Antiglia da Donna Fugada. It's a nice dry white, so any dry white wine will be absolutely fine. Let's get cooking. Firing up this pan, which was actually got warmed up before. So it's nice and hot. I like it hot. So I'll sprinkle the base of the pan with a bit of salt, normal salt. I'm going to take my chicken, okay, and I'm going to place that onto the base of the pan. So I'm going to try and get it all evenly distributed. So I want it to get a little bit of a nice crunchy feel in it. So I'm going to try and braise the chicken. I'm going to seal it all, and I'm going to take it out after. So let's just seal the chicken for now. Okay, one thing I didn't mention before, the chicken, we got a whole breast. I sliced it very finely, like quite thinly, and then I made it into strips, like you would make for a fajita dish. So that's why it's got like a Mexican feel, because the way the chicken is cut. So while we're braising the first side of the chicken, I'm going to get some of the Old Bay, and if you don't use that with the heat, it's no good. So you want to do it while it's heating all the chicken up. So you get a nice, fine covering on all of that chicken there. I said before, a little bit of rosemary. I'm going to just put that on top roughly. Get some oregano. I'm going to sprinkle a layer of oregano on. And some black pepper. So as you can see, I'm getting it nice and like a dark golden brown on the downside of the chicken. And then as soon as I'm satisfied with that, I'm just going to turn it over and let it cook on the other side. Right, so I'm satisfied that it's got enough color on it. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that out of the pan while it's on. I'm not turning the pan off. Yeah, I'm going to keep everything nice and hot. So we get the chicken out of there. So now we're going to get a drop of oil in the base of that, and we're going to add our onions and garlic. So let's get those boys in there. Yes. Lovely. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. Just I don't want it to go too crazy. So let those onions fry off, and they're taking up all those flavors from the chicken that was cooking in there now. I want to get that all off the base of the bottom of the pan. Nice. Right, I'm satisfied now. I've got a bit of color on my onions. They've flavored up the oil. Get the chicken back in there. Now for il vino. So now I'm satisfied. There's really got a lot of heat going on there. I've turned the heat back up, and I'm going to give it about a cup of wine. Lovely. So now, as you can see, that is really bubbling up in that. Nice and lovely. So the alcohol should be disappearing as I'm talking. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of the capugliado. So they're really heaped tablespoons. Get them 2 of them in there, and you mix that all about. Oh yeah.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Gives a beautiful color as well, doesn't it?
I'm mouth-watering.
I'm going to add a bit of salt at this stage. Not much, because I have had put salt in before. Just a tiny bit.
And also the capugliato is quite salty, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so you don't want to exaggerate with the salt. Right, follow me, Maria. So while we got that going there, I'm going to get it nice and warm. I'm going to get some warm water.
Okay, from the kettle.
From the kettle. And I'm going to give it more liquid. So why? Because when I put the cream cheese in there, it needs to make a sauce. So you want to get those flavors nice and, how can I say, full. It's going to be nice and full with flavors.
And the
It's really-
chicken is nice and moist as well.
Exactly.
Soft.
So you want to keep the chicken soft, and you put another cup of water in there. So I'm getting a whole cup of water. Actually, maybe a little bit more.
Wonderful.
Okay, so now that is turning to a beautiful sauce. Look at that. It's even creamy without the cheese. Okay, guys, I've just turned the heat down, and I've got the whole container of cream cheese. It's 200 grams.
Wow.
I'm going to get that. I'm going to put that in there. All of it. Don't waste any. And you just move that about. Oh, look at that. The colors now are amazing.
The taste is fantastic because we tried this out 2 days ago and I loved it.
Yeah, Maria went crazy for this. Look at that. So you want to incorporate the cheese nice and incorporate it. And guys, to be honest, that's pretty much done. You just got to wait for the chicken to be fully cooked because you don't want to eat raw chicken. Look at that. That's so creamy. Nice. So you want to get it to come up to the bubble. And I would say after it's bubbled, start bubbling up everywhere. Once you see all the bubbles all over the place, the color should be quite uniform everywhere, all the same around. I would turn it off and let it rest for at least half an hour. Right, I'm pretty much done there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop the lid on, turn the heat completely off, because we're not eating lunch now. I'm on my way to work. And what we would normally do, we'd cook up some rice. So the rice you can make just plain white rice or just make flavored rice. You put them in the middle of the plate and pour that sauce and the chicken all over. It is amazing.
Yeah,
You've got to try it.
It really is. And it's so easy.
Exactly. And when I get back and we have lunch, me and the missus, actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to have lunch today together.
No, maybe not, because I have to be at work by 4 and you finish at 3.
So I'll tell you what, Maria, you cook up some rice on your own.
Okay.
And you serve it up and you show everybody while I'm busy working.
Okay, boss.
All right? Enjoy that and let us know how it came out if you do make it.
So just dropped Massi off at home and I needed some vitamin C. So he's not far off from the beach. I thought I'd take a little stroll down. Let's see if I can find some parking now.
Entri nella stanza sono tutti stesi, i loro cuori ti hanno visto e si sono arresi. Mi guardo nello specchio e penso, ma come fai? La mente torna indietro al nostro primo incontro, storia, letto fine come in un racconto. Ti dico che sei bella e tu scherzi, ma quando mai? Dove siamo adesso? Nuoto nei tuoi occhi, la parte migliore di me.
As you can tell, they are cleaning up. All the beach clubs are cleaning up the areas that were damaged by Cyclone Harry. So they're very busy. You can hear drilling in the background probably, because it's going to take them a while to sort things out. Usually they'll start at the middle of June, but I can see that they've already started to, clean some stuff up, which is good. What a beautiful day. Look at it. And last but not least, we met a lovely lady called Laura. She met us in Florida for a cup of coffee. She came all the way from Colorado. It's not the first time she's come to Sicily. And her turning point was when she read this book when she was younger. So I've ordered it and I can't wait to read it. Thanks, Laura, for meeting us for a cup of coffee. And this is the chicken dish. Absolutely delicious. We hope you have an amazing week and we'll see you next time. Ciao, alla prossima!